What's up everybody? In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you this kind of meta slack trick, and it looks like this. Okay, so this trick isn't too difficult, but I'm sure you guys have seen it all around the internet, just seeing a bunch of players do it. And I don't believe there's any tutorials on it, so that's why I'm making one for you guys today. So first things first, let's just make sure we have neutral string tension. As it is a slack trick, it'll just make it easier. So once we have that, let's just jump into it. So to start this trick, we are going to get into a 1.5 mount. Now, if you don't know the 1.5 mount, you can go learn it. There's a bunch of tutorials, but you're gonna need to know how to do the 1.5 mount to learn this trick. As we get into the 1.5 mount, we also want to make sure that we're pinching with our middle finger, ring finger, and pinky finger on our throw hand as it goes around, because that'll give us more space to kind of use and maneuver the yo-yo throughout the slack. Okay, so once we are in that 1.5 mount and we have those fingers curled, we're going to let go of the string on our non-throw hand. Just let it drape over our wrist like that. So you want to let it go over our wrist, not our finger. Okay, so we want to go behind our wrist, behind our thumb, and that'll just help with the trick. Okay, so once we are here, where we're in the 1.5, we've dropped the string off of our non-throw hand finger. We are going to be left right here, where the string is going behind our wrist and one string going over our index finger. So from here, we want to swing the yo-yo going from right to left and swing it over your throw hand pointer finger just like that. So we're going to end up in the same spot, but we want another string going around our wrist. So that's just going to look like this. Again, we're here, we've dropped that string off. We can kind of use our thumb to kind of get it back onto our wrist. Drop that string so it's going over our wrist, then swing the yo-yo and swing it so that this string right here that's coming off your wrist goes around your wrist again. So that'll look just like this. Once again, we're just swing, and it's going to swing, and make sure that this string is swinging around so it's on your wrist. So you don't want to swing too forward where now it's on our finger. We want to swing just in the right spot so that this is still going around our wrist, just like that. Okay, so once we are in this position where we have that string going over our wrist twice and over our throw hand index finger, we're in this position. We're going to take our non-throw hand index finger and place it under the string, onto the string that is coming off of our wrist, and then we're going to dismount the yo-yo like that. So again, that step is going to look like this. We're here, we're going to take our non-throw hand, put it right into that string right here, and then dismount the yo-yo off the front of the yo-yo. So we don't want it to go behind the string like that. We want to be dismounting to the front of that string. So we're in a position that looks just like this, almost like we're getting into a 1.5 mount again, and it'll look just like that. Okay, so from there, what we are going to do is we're going to swing the yo-yo just like this in a little pinwheel motion, and we're going to swing it around our non-throw hand index finger just like that. So it's just going to swing from right to left in a circle. We're going to swing it right over and land it right there, just on our non-throw hand index finger, just like that. So it's going to be swinging around, and it's going to land right there. Okay, so once we've gotten into this position, we've dismounted with our non-throw hand just like that. We swung over onto our non-throw hand index finger just like that. We're going to actually mount the yo-yo on the underside of this string that is farthest away from us. There's two strings we want to mount on the underside, just as if we were going into like a bind or something, right? We're going to mount like that on the underside of that string, and then from there we're going to take our throw hand index finger and drop that string off. Again, that's going to look like this. We're here, we swung over, we're going to mount and then drop that string off just like that, and we should be in a position like looks like this. We're holding onto that string right there. We have a string going from our non-throw hand thumb and index finger, and no strings attached to our fingers, just going over our wrist. Okay, so once you are here, you've gone into this undermount. What we want to do is swing over our throw hand just like this, as if we're landing like a trapeze and his brother or something. And as we do that, as we're going over, we want to let go of the string on our non-throw hand thumb, and it'll start to have the slacks come around just like this. So you'll see as it comes around here, as I come around, I'm going to let go. So as you see, as I let go of my thumb here, let the string on my thumb, and I come around, those strings start to come around. So that is what kind of creates this slack here, is the thumb letting go of those strings as it comes around. So it's one just quick tip to get those strings to come around a little bit faster is to create a decent amount of tension with your thumb as it's going. So as you're swinging the yo-yo up, kind of pull back right before you release. So just give that string a little bit of tension before you release, and you'll notice it kind of start to come around a little bit faster. So like I said, as you come here, just give it a little bit of pull right before you let go of it, and it'll just kind of help the strings come around a little bit quicker. So you'll notice as it comes around and we are right here, this is not the position that we want to be in, because that's not where the trick kind of ends. So to actually properly land this slack, we need to go over our finger and then back off it as the second slack comes around. So you'll see it here when I show you. So to actually land this trick, you need to be able to have the yo-yo come around as the first slack's going around and then back over as the second slack's going around. And this is the second slack right here, you'll see it. So you want that, as it's starting to come over, you want the yo-yo to actually be going back over and actually hitting this just like that, and you'll be left in a mount that looks like this, which is where we want to be. So like I said, as that first string's going around and the yo-yo's going over our finger, that's fine, but once the second string and the second slack comes around, we want to actually go back over our throw hand finger just like this, right? So I didn't land it there, but you saw how it kind of went over and then back over. So like this. So this is actually, you want the slack to land in the gap right there, and as it's coming over, just like that. But you want to have it happen while it's coming over, don't stop. So it'll look something like this. Okay, so I will slow that down for you guys, kind of put some arrows to kind of show you everything that's happening. It is hard to see and understand what's happening in normal speed, but I hope the slow-mos really help you. All right, so thank you everybody for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I love hearing from you guys in the comments. I have a Dr. Popular tutorial coming out later this month, so I hope you guys enjoy that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.